Just gorgeous. Stuffed pasta shells are rich with flavor, just like you are.
Ingredients.
I made the sauce with onions, tomatoes, and olive oil. And then prepared the stuffing with equal parts of ricotta and mozzarella. Salt, add a scrunch of pepper, and mix it all in. Add your stuffing to pre-cooked shells. This pasta is called conchiglioni. Once it's beautiful, cover it in tomato sauce. Add some extra mozzarella and sprinkle parmigiano like fairy dust. Now bake at 390 for 25 minutes. Just gorgeous.
Ingredients.
This potato pasta hits the spot. Sizzle onions in extra virgin olive oil and chopped potatoes. Lots of salt and a scrunch of pepper. Add hot water or veggie broth and cook until soft and beautiful, just like you are. I blend most of the potatoes, add more water or broth, and take it to a boil. This is a great opportunity to mix in any leftover pasta. Cook it in the potato juices, adding water as needed. Next, provolone and pecorino cheese for the perfect melt. Just gorgeous.
Let's make some bucatini alla matriciana. Ingredients. Sizzle the guanciale.
That's the wine, guys.
120 grams of peeled tomatoes per person. A little piece of chili peppers. Salt lightly as the guanciale is doing most of the work. Add 30 grams of pecorino per person. A little bit of pasta water.
Just gorgeous.
Ingredients.
I want to show you an old recipe with peas, since they're in season. First, I stir-fry white onions in extra virgin olive oil and then add green peas. A pinch of salt, a scrunch of pepper, and some hot water. This is crazy good, just like you are. Remove most of your peas, blend and strain the cream into your pan. A little more hot water and take it to a boil. Then add your uncooked pasta. It will slowly absorb all the sauce. Just keep adding a little water until the pasta is al dente. Finally, I'm going to whisk 1 egg, some pecorino and parmigiano, and mix it in for the last minute of cooking. Just gorgeous.
Ingredients.
Pasta papalina was named after a Roman pope. Growing up near the Vatican, I loved this recipe. To start, sizzle onions and mushrooms in extra virgin olive oil. Add salt, a scrunch of pepper, and some peas and let it simmer. Adding prosciutto ham, heavy cream, and a splash of tomato gives it a unique character, just like you are. I use rigatoni, a little pasta water, and parmigiano for the just gorgeous.
Ingredients.
Fettuccine with lemon and zucchini is your perfect summer pasta. We soften up white onions in olive oil and slow cook the zucchini until tender, just like you are. Add salt and pepper for the pow. A little tip, use pasta water to make it saucy. The zest and juice of half a lemon and fresh mint leaves for the Mix well while adding parmigiano and serve. Just gorgeous.
Ingredients.
This red pesto is made with a fine balance of ingredients, just like you are. We start with basil and I use sun-dried tomatoes, so good. Garlic for the wow and peeled almonds for the Pecorino cheese and a scrunch of pepper and load it up with extra virgin olive oil. Blend it all together. Pesto should be thick and not watery. Add pasta water as needed and serve.
Spaghetti puttanesca, also known as the Lady of the Night spaghetti. Ingredients. Scrunch of garlic,
4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil.
let's make these anchovies into a paste.
Add your anchovies, top lightly and add your black olive. Pour your capers,
Smells amazing.
tomato paste, bit of pasta water. Chop and add your tomatoes.
Let's salt it.
Let it go for 10 minutes. Spaghetti in and mix it. Just gorgeous.
Let's make the drunken salmon pasta. Ingredients.
Penne alla vodka was created in Rome in the 1980s. In this version, I add extra virgin olive oil, white onions, and smoked salmon. Next, add vodka, which binds the oil and water into a perfect emulsion. Let's add some tomatoes and salt it. Now the heavy cream, penne in with a little pasta water, and it's just gorgeous, like De La Fuente.
Let's make the spiciest spaghetti sauce. Ingredients.
It all starts with olive oil and garlic. Now with your chili peppers, you want to keep the seeds to make it extra spicy. Let it all fuse together. I'm using grape tomatoes to make it sweet and spicy, just like you. Add basil, salt, and cook until nice and soft. It's time for the spaghetti. Here we add pasta water and cook for another 2 minutes while whispering Italian words to it. Just gorgeous.
Let's make a delicious tomato and ricotta pasta dish. Ingredients: 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, garlic in, 30 grams of cherry tomatoes per person. Salt it generously. Scrunch the basil by hand. It just releases different flavors. Cook at a medium flame for 15 minutes.
Pour that pasta in the sauce.
Add 30 grams of ricotta per person. Mix it all in and add a little bit of pasta water to it.
Just gorgeous.
Wars have been started over this recipe. Let's make it right. Carbonara. Ingredients:
The people say that pasta carbonara was created after the name of an old secret Italian society called carbonari. In this old recipe, the pecorino cheese and egg sauce with a scrunch of pepper is famously blended together. Fried pork, called guanciale, releases fats which soak into the sauce. Bacon is often used as a substitute. Add the cheese and egg sauce at the end and mix it, away from direct heat. The hot pasta will cook the egg into a cream, but not scramble it. Today, we eat it from the pan. Just gorgeous.
When life gives you lemons, let's make it into spaghetti. Ingredients:
Add garlic to some melted butter. Now the olive oil. Next, add the zest and juice of a lemon. Add some heavy cream, salt it, spaghetti in, a little pasta water, and mix with the passion of an Italian. Just gorgeous.
If you were to ask my nonna for a mac and cheese, you'd be getting this.
Italian mac and cheese bake.
Ingredients:
Nonna would first make a bechamel sauce using butter, flour, warm milk, and a pinch of salt until creamy. Check my YouTube for full recipe. The first recorded mac and cheese dates back to 14th century Italy. Traditionally, they would use any cheeses available, but I prefer Parmigiano and Fontina cheese. The key is mixing it, adding more cheese and salt and a scrunch of pepper until it glows like the Roman goddess of mac and cheese. Oven bake at 390 for 20 minutes or until golden brown. And there you have it. Just gorgeous.
This is the most delicious meat sauce you'll ever make. Ingredients:
First, extra virgin olive oil. Then scrunch some garlic. Add carrots, celery, and white onions. Salt it. Add your ground beef. Now make it tipsy. Some parsley. Now the crushed tomatoes. See you in 2 hours. Ooh, so tender. Now use it for pasta or lasagna.
This is the most underrated pasta recipe. Ingredients:
This is called pasta caprese. Its unique flavor comes from combining chopped tomatoes and fresh mozzarella pearls with extra virgin olive oil. With a little salt, the oil transforms into an uncooked sauce. With this recipe, I prefer to use larger, juicier tomatoes as they have a more classic tomato taste. You can find them anywhere. Now add your pasta. Next, I tear up some basil, as this releases much more flavor than when it's cut. And there you have it, a perfect summery pasta dish. Just gorgeous. This is a very simple southern Italian recipe called Aglio, olio, and peperoncino, which means garlic, oil, and chili pepper. Ingredients. There's a real trick in cooking this so that it slaps. We want the olive oil to extract all the garlic flavor without burning it. It needs to scare off vampires. The way this is done is by repeatedly adding cold olive oil as the garlic is cooking on a low flame. This reduces the oil temperature and the strength of the flavor is intensified. Then just add your chili peppers and serve. Just gorgeous.
We're gonna make the easiest pasta recipe for beginners. Ingredients:
Add extra virgin olive oil.
garlic in. The garlic is sizzling, let's add the tomatoes. Saucy. Now scrunch and squish. Salt abundantly. Now grab your basil and break it in with your hands. Just like this. It's bubbling. Cook it for 5 minutes at a high flame and then the tomato sauce is done.
Drain it al dente.
The pasta hack. Put your spaghetti in the sauce, not the sauce on top of the spaghetti. Add a little bit of pasta water to make it creamier.
Just gorgeous.
We're making a tomato sauce that does not need to be cooked. Ingredients.
Slice those tomatoes and put them in. Add your olives. Add the white onions. The colors of Italy. Add the parsley and oregano. Capers in. Garlic in.
Salt. Scrunch of pepper.
Cover it with extra virgin olive oil.
We are ready.
Cover it with a lid and keep it in your kitchen counter for 24 hours.
It's been 24 hours. Let's go and have a look at the sauce.
Done. We've collected all the sauce. Get that pasta in. Just gorgeous. Guys, I made this amazing pear and cheese pasta in 10 minutes.
Ingredients.
Melt a stick of butter and grate a pear. Now throw your pasta in, add pasta water and a cup of heavy cream. Ooh, now the sweet Gorgonzola cheese and let it melt. A pinch of salt and a scrunch of pepper, and now the pasta with a little more water. Add crushed walnuts and call it gorgeous.
We got some fettuccine and lemons. Let's put them together. Ingredients.
Melt half a stick of butter with the zest and juice of a lemon, 1 cup of heavy cream and salt it.
And now cook for a few minutes and turn it off.
Add the fettuccine, sprinkle some parmigiano and a little pasta water. Mix with the passion of an Italian. Just gorgeous.
Let's do a carbonara like the Roman gods intended. Ingredients.
1 egg yolk per person and 1 for the pot.
30 grams of pecorino romano per person.
Chop up 40 grams of guanciale per person.
Listen to the sizzle.
Add the pecorino to the egg yolk. Mix it in.
Scrunch half a teaspoon of fresh ground peppers.
Add part of the fat and the guanciale inside the mixture. Spaghetti al dente in. Add your egg mix. Pasta water in to make the cream. The best way to plate, a fork and a spoon. Just gorgeous.
You've been asking for this and you don't even know it. Seafood spaghetti. Ingredients.
Warm up a pan with some olive oil. Mussels and clams in.
Stick the lid on for 3 to 4 minutes.
When they're all open, they're done.
Different pan, add some extra virgin olive oil.
Add the garlic.
It's sizzling, calamari in. Add the salt, it releases all the juices.
Add some chopped cherry tomatoes.
A sprinkle of parsley. Add a glass of wine.
Smells divine.
Add in the shrimps.
Drain them very al dente.
The clams juice to it. Look at that.
A dash of pasta water. Cook them for the last few minutes in this. Just gorgeous.
Who doesn't like lasagna? Let's make a vegetarian one. Ingredients.
First, cover the pan base with bechamel sauce and add your lasagna sheets. Add the spinach and ricotta cheese mix and cover in parmigiano and even more bechamel. Then add your next layer of pasta and repeat this 2 more times. You have to see how this looks at the end. Now top layer, a whole lot of bechamel and parmigiano. Oven at 390 degrees for 30 minutes. Just gorgeous.
I'm feeling spicy. What? Ingredients.
First, extra virgin olive oil, then garlic and red hot chili peppers. Now add crushed tomatoes and salt to taste. Cook for 20 minutes. Time for pasta. Sprinkle parsley and massage. Just gorgeous.
We just made some homemade gnocchi. Let's make gnocchi sorrentina with melting mozzarella. Ingredients.
Scrunch 3 cloves of garlic. 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil.
A bunch of basil and break it in with your hands.
Add your glass of wine. 100 grams of crushed tomatoes per person. Salt abundantly.
Cook it at a medium flame while you put your water on.
Preheat your oven at 480. Salt your water.
Pasta water is boiling. Let's put those gnocchi in.
As they're floating up, add them to your sauce. 30 grams of parmigiano per person and 30 grams of mozzarella per person. Mix it in.
Let's bake for 5 to 10 minutes.
And they're done. This is just gorgeous.